everyone. So we've been talking about percent equations and how to use them to solve percent problems. And we've talked about using the words in the problem to help us figure out how to write the equation. So for example, if I saw what is 20% of 75, I would know to write that what is our unknown, so we're going to use a variable. Is means equals. 20% I would change to its decimal form, so I would divide by 100, and that would give me 0.20. Of means multiply, and then 75 we would just drop down, and this would be our percent equation. Today we're going to talk about what happens if we have multiple percents in our percent problems. So one thing that I know you might be tempted to do is say, oh, look, I have 15% and I have 16%, and that equals 21%. So that is the percent I'm going to use, and I'm going to put it into the equation. That is not what you want to do. Whenever you have multiple percents, you have to figure them out individually in the problem. So we're going to go through a couple examples. I'm going to show you how to do this. Let's start with the first one. Julia is trying to determine if she has enough money for a new snowsuit. The snowsuit is priced at $135, and she has a coupon for 15% off. There is also a 6% sales tax. How much will the snowsuit cost? So the first thing I want to figure out is, if I have a 15% off coupon, what percentage of the original price am I actually paying? So I would do 100 minus that 15, and that would give me 85%. So really, I'm going to pay 85% of this $135. So I'm going to start by writing my sentence. And what I want to know is, what is 85% of 135 plus 6% of 85% of 135. Okay. So this is what we are looking for. I know it looks a little complicated, but it is actually easier than it seems. So now I'm going to change this into my equation. What is x equals 85% as a decimal, it gives me 0.85 of times 135 plus 6% would be 0.06, and then of times 0.85 times 135. And I'm going to put some of this in parentheses just to help me section it off a little bit. And now I'm going to solve. So I'm starting with a hard one. All right, so 0.85 times 135 is $114.75. And we already know that this 0.85 here is also going to be $114.75. Okay. So now I'm going to take 0.06 times that 114, and that gives me 689. And when I add those together, I get $121 and 60, that's a 6, 64 cents. So we're solving these very similarly to how we did our regular percent equations. There's just an extra step or two in there that we have to complete. All right, let's look at the next one. The price or wholesale cost of a pair of shoes is $15.46. Shoes R Us marked up the price by 115%. So what that means is they took the cost and they are going to charge that $15.46 plus an additional 15% of the cost whenever they put them on their shelves. The shoes then went on sale for 25% off. What is the sale price of the shoes? So first I want to figure out how much I'm paying after this discount. So I'm going to subtract from 100. And that gives me 75%. So really I'm paying 75% of this 115% of the 1546. So let me write my sentence again. What is 75% of 115% of 1546? And that is what I'm being asked to find. And I'm going to start by changing all this into my equation. What is 75% is 0.75 of 115% when I divide by 100, that gives me 1.15 times 1546. Now, you could find 115% of 1546 first and then 75% of that, or you can just multiply it across as is. So I can take 0.75 times 1.15 times 15.46, and that is going to give me the same answer. So let me double check. I think I hit a wrong button. Hold on just a second. No, I didn't. Okay. I always double check my work. So whenever I do that, I get 13.33 is what I would pay for those shoes after that 25% discount of the markup. All right, one more. You need a new binder. You find one at Office Space for $2.89. It is on sale for 10% off, and you have a coupon for an additional 15%. How much are you going to pay? So this is one of the areas where I see people wanting to combine the percents because it's multiple discounts. But doing that is not the same as taking 15% of the 10% of the original cost. So I need to first figure out what percentage I'm paying after each discount. So 100 minus 10. So that first discount means I'm paying 90% of the cost. And 100 minus 15 means I'm paying 85% of whatever this 90% discount is. Okay. So I'm going to find what is 85% of 90% of 289. And that is what this problem is asking me to find. 85% of 90% of 289. Right, let's change this to our equation form. What is 0.85 times 0.90 times 2.89? So this is my equation right here. So 0.85 times 0.90 times 2.89 tells me I am going to pay $2.21 for that binder. As you're working through these today, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to email me or reach out to me to ask for help.